Can't, yeah. They were probably like, what is she saying? All right, feet together in sixth position. 2 fingers on the bar. Lift up nice and tall. Here we go. 1 and up. 2, up. 3, 4, straight legs all the way up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Open those toes up to first position. Make sure you only have 2 fingers. Sit up nice and tall. Look forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it. Lift those arms up. One arm, and second arm comes up. Squeeze that belly button, tuck that tushy under, shoulders down, chin up, hold it. Good, and go ahead and demi-plie and land them first. Very good, dancers, very good. Beautiful. All right, next we're gonna work on those tendus. Yeah, everyone repeat after me and say en croix. Beautiful. All right, so we have 2 fingers on the bar. First position, we're gonna do a tendu to the front. Yeah, that foot is nice and pointed. Then I want you to flex it and then point it again, back to first. Then we go to the side. Point, flex, point, and first. Then to the back. Point, flex, point, and first. Back to the side. Point, flex, point, and first. Yeah? So en croix means the shape of a cross. We're going to go to the front, to the side, to the back, and back to the side. Yeah? Just tendu with a pointed foot. Flex it, point it, back to first. Yeah? We'll do that on both legs. And then after that, we're going to hold one more balance. And this time we're going to pull those arms up. Yeah? So one step further, those arms are going to pull up like the sun. Yes? Good? All right, here we go. First position. 5, 6, 7, 8. Point, flex, point, first to the side, to the back, to the side. Good, other foot, here we go, to the front, and to the side, to the back, to the side. Good, and we up, rise, pull one arm up, shoulders down, straight legs all the way, other arm goes up. Good, make sure you're not sickling those feet. And relax. Very good, dancers. Beautiful work. Good job. All right, let's go a little bit bigger than a tendu. Does anyone know what's a little bit bigger than a tendu? Comes off the floor just a little bit. A dégagé. Good. So we're going to move to only one hand on the bar. Uh-oh. Yeah? Our arm comes out to the side. Yeah? You're holding it in à la seconde. We're going to do a tendu. Back to first. Now you're going to lift it up a little bit higher and do a dégagé. Back to first. Now what's higher than a dégagé? Good, a battement. We're going to battement first, and then you're going to do a little demi-plie. Good, so it just gets higher and higher. Tendu, dégagé, grand battement, plie. Then we go to the back. Tendu, dégagé, grand battement, and plie to the side, dégagé, grand battement, plie. Yeah, so if you get lost, just remember we're going front side, back side, and we're doing small tendu. And it gets a little bigger, dégagé. And it gets really big, grand battement. And then we bend those legs to stretch them out. Yeah? After that, you're gonna have a balance. So we're gonna pull that foot up to coupe and drag it all the way up that leg to passe, making sure that leg is out to the side, yeah? I don't wanna see any knees forward. We're in ballet class, which means we're practicing turnout. So that knee should be all the way out to the side, yeah? And if you're ready, you'll lift both arms up to balance your passe, yeah? Making sure we're squeezing those legs and toes. Let's try it. First position, we go. Tendu, dégagé, grand battement, plie. To the side, tendu, dégagé, grand battement, demi-plie. Good, to the back. Good, to the side. Good, we go. Coupe, up. Drag it. Good, hold that arm up. Another arm. Very good, can you go in releve? Whoa, you could use the bar if you want. Good, and go ahead and relax back down to first position. Very good. Dancers, don't forget that when we're at the ballet bar, anytime you finish an exercise, you should always land, yeah? Either in first or if you're going from fifth, but you should always land nice and pretty, yeah? It's kind of like your grand finale. You're still dancing, right? Yeah? Good. When we do our tendus, don't forget we're massaging the floor. So I'm not just lifting up my leg and pointing on the floor, right? That would be a pique. I'm pushing against the floor to point my foot, right? So the same goes for a dégagé too. Push up. Good. And then a grand battement. Push, kick, right? Very good. All right, let's try the other side. Here we go. Dégagé, grand battement, demi-plie, tendu, dégagé, grand battement, demi, to the back. To the side. And here we go, coupe. Pull it up. Arm. Another arm. Go ahead and releve if you're ready. Whoa. Hold, hold, hold. And always land in first. Good job. Beautiful job, dancers. Good job. All right. I want us to do one more exercise, and then we're going to put the bar away, okay? Okay? All right, here we go. I want us to practice our développés. Can you guys say développé? Good. So a développé means to develop, right? So we're going to squeeze that leg. This is probably going to be the hardest one that we do at the bar, but I want you to make sure that you're breathing and you're pointing your toes. Yes? So we're going to be in first position. You're going to do your coupe. You're going to pull that leg up to passe, and we're going to do en croix. So you're going to straighten that leg up to the front and bring it back down. Yeah? Then to the side. Développé. Good. Then to the back. And we're going to go to the side. Yeah? In this one, we're going to practice our arms, okay? So to the front, in ballet class, it's actually called devant, yeah? So devant, your arm is always gonna be up. Good. Now when you go to the side, that's called your à la seconde. So your arm's gonna be out to the side when that leg's up. Good. Now when you go to the back, kind of silly, this one's called derrière, yeah? So while your leg is back, your arm is reaching the opposite direction, just like that, yeah? Making sure that we have pretty and gentle ballerina hands, yeah? So everyone practice your ballerina hands. We don't want them super stiff. We want to relax our hand, and I want you to reach with your pointer finger and reach with that middle finger too, yeah? So it should look nice and gentle like this. Very good. Now your wrists, you don't want them to be super tense, right? You're always relaxed, yeah? Lifting up in that elbow. Good. So anytime you do those arms, that hand is relaxed up here and that elbow is lifting. Good. And when we go to the side, the same. Elbow lifted, relaxed hand. When we go to the back, yep, your elbow is a little bit down for this one. Very good. So when we do this développé combo, I really want you to think about not just your legs being nice and strong and pointed and straight, but your arms are just as important because it's part of your body, right? You're dancing still. Even though we're at the bar, we're still dancing. So I really want you to lift up in those arms, okay? Here we go. Nice and slow. First position. And lift up nice and tall. You could pull that arm out to the side. And it's gonna go with our coupe. Coupe. Passe, lift up. Good, now to the side. Good, to the back. Beautiful, to the side. Good, check it out. So not too slow to where we're shaking, but it's still a little hard, right? I want you guys to think about what muscles you're using when you're lifting your leg. And this is super important because if we're using the wrong muscles, it could lead to injuries, right? So think about your ankle and your heel always leading, yeah? And this goes for everything in ballet class. When you're doing a tendu, I don't lead with my toe because then it would turn in, right? I think about leading with my heel and my ankle. So the same goes for when your leg is up. Don't lead with your knee and your toe. I want you to lead with your foot. That way it's nice and turned out, yeah? When it's turned out like that, you're using this whole muscle that wraps around your leg, yeah? If you're doing it the wrong way and you're leading with your toe, you're using your hip, and that can actually hurt, yeah? And lead to injuries. All right, let's try the other side. Here we go. Push through that floor and lead with your ankle and your heel. First position, up nice and tall. Good, here we go, coupe. Lift up. Good, to the side. Good, to the back. Good, to this side, last one. Beautiful dancers, shake it out. Let's go ahead and put that ballet bar away. And let's sit down in the center. And we're gonna get stretching. Feet together. We gotta stretch before we go across the floor. Good, sit up nice and tall. And small. Again, tall up. And small. Good, last one. Tall. Tall, taller, taller, taller. And go so small that your nose touches your toes. We're gonna hold it. Ready? 5, 6. Here we go. Hold. 1. further and further. Good, and stretch those feet out. Pointed toes, ankles together. Sit up tall, hands on those hips. We're gonna roll. Roll to flex, roll to point. Good. Pull, flex, push, point. Good, let's make some big ankle circles. Make sure you really get every single angle. Good, go the other way. Good, point those feet, lift up tall. Good, now reach forward, reach towards me, reach, 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 and grab those ankles, relax that head. Keep holding it. Good, legs out to straddle. Keep those toes pointed, big reach. Make sure this hip is down. Good, another way. Good, flex those toes up. Now keep those toes pointed up. Don't let them come forward. Keep them up and slowly walk forward as far as you can. Good, and hold it. Point those toes and stay down and go a little further. Good. Shake it out. Let's do those splits. So let me see your left split first. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. We're here. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Point those toes. Point 5. Squeeze. Good. Shake it out. And right side now. Here we go. Hands. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. We hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point those toes. 6, 7, 8. Good. Shake it out. Beautiful job, dancers. Now it is time to go across the floor. Yeah? Make sure you have some room. If you only have a little room, that's completely fine. You can make it work. Yeah? First, we're going to start off with our batmas. Yeah? Making sure we're pushing through the floor. I know we did it with the bar earlier, but now we need to challenge our center and our balance and make sure that we could do it across the floor without a bar. Yeah? So I'm gonna have my arms out to the side, just like we practice, yeah? What's this called again with our arms out to the side? Alice cone. Here we go. So we're gonna take a step with the pointed toe. We're gonna brush this leg through first position and kick it up to batma. Step, always brush through first to batma, yeah? We're gonna do that all the way across, yeah? Just going to the front. Then, coming back, we're gonna do it backwards. So we're gonna take a step back, brush through first, and do a nice batma to the back. So that's called your derriere, right? Arabesque, batma, step, batma. Yeah? Thumbs up if you got it. All right, here we go. Let's do some grand batmas. I wanna see pointed toes. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, kick, step, kick, kick, kick. Up. Good. Squeeze those legs straight behind you. Here we go. Step, up, up. Woo. Good. One more time. Kick higher. Good. Keep those arms nice and strong. To the back. Beautiful. Shake it out. Good job, dancers. All right, we have 2 more things across the floor, and then I'm going to challenge you in the center. Yeah? Center meaning we're going to do adagio later, okay? Which means we're going to do some challenging things in the center, nice and slow. Yeah? All right. Going across. Everyone say, Shanae, turn. Good. For now, I want you to keep your hands on your shoulders, yeah? We do this to make sure our shoulders don't go up. We're pushing them down, and we're gonna practice that spot, yeah? So going over spotting. Spotting is when you're keeping your eyes on something and you try to never take them off, right? So if I'm going to the side, I would spot this wall, yeah? I never wanna take my eyes off of it, okay? A chaîné turn is always in first position. It's just in releve, right? So I take a step towards the way I want to go, and then this other foot swings around, and then the other foot, and the other foot, yeah? So you should feel like you're walking on a tightrope or a balance beam, yeah? So I'm going to come towards you guys so I can practice my spotting. I'm going to get ready, point that toe, I take a step, always on releve with straight legs, and then I take a step, yeah? Now you gotta keep turning that way. Make sure you don't do halfway turns. I have to see a full turn all the way around. So step, step, now I spot you, step, 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 yeah? Those are your chaîné turns, yeah? All right, let's try it. Shoulders. Here we go. Step, step, and step, step, spot, step, step, spot. Good. Shake it out. Let's go the other way. So now I'm going to face this way. Here we go. Chaîné, turn. And chaîné, chaîné, chaîné. Good. Shake it out. A little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Straight legs. Shoulders down. Good. Scoot back. Last time on the other side. 5, 6, 7, go. Good. Thumbs up if you got them. Good job. Beautiful dancers. All right. Very last thing across the floor. And then we're going to get to center. Everyone repeat after me. Say chasse. Step. Leap. Good. Chasse, step, leap. Yeah? So we're going to start at the corner. Typically, in ballet class, you're going to do your chasse step leaps from the corner because from one corner to the other, you actually have more space rather than doing it from side to side. You don't have much space, right? So you're always going to point the leg farthest away from your audience. So if you guys are my audience, I'm going to point this back toe, yeah? Which means that foot is going to be the first step. So hands on your hips for now while we practice this. You have one chasse, which we should all know is chasse. Chasse. Good. Now, after that one chasse, the other leg is going to take a step. Make sure you are in plie for your step because you can't jump from straight legs, right? You got to bend them. Then, that leap, is gonna brush through in front of you. Now in Miss MArlye's ballet class, I like to make sure you have the correct arms for a leap, because if not, you're hiding your face and that's not very pretty, yeah? So the arm that's behind in the back should be up, and the arm that's closest to the audience should be down. Now the reason for this is very important. If it were the other way, my audience, which is you, wouldn't be able to see my face. So you gotta make sure they could see your face. That way you can smile and lift up nice and tall. Yeah? So let's practice that again. Hands on those hips for your chassé step. Point that back foot. Always start with a pretty pointed toe lifting up tall. This is part of your dance. We go. Chassé, take a step, then pull those arms up for a leap. Yeah? Your leap should be a splits. Yeah? We practiced and stretched our splits earlier, so I want to see your legs all the way up. Like they should be this high. You think you could do it? Yeah? All right. We're going to do chassé step leap 3 times from this corner. Then I'm going to pause the music and we'll go over the other side, okay? Here we go. Get ready. Hands on those hips. Hands on those hips. Point that back foot. Here we go. Chassé step leap. Beautiful. Run back. See how high you can get that leap. Here we go. And. Good. Are you pointing your toes and stretching your legs straight? One more time. Hands on those hips. Good. Point that foot. Here we go. And chassé step leap. Good. Raise your hand if your leap was awesome. Oh yeah. Let's try the other side. Here we go. From our other corner. Hands on our hips. The leg furthest from the audience, so your back leg is pointed. You get one chassé. Chassé. Very good. You get one step. Very good. Now this back leg is going to brush forward, and that's your leap. Good. Now let me see your leap arms for this side. Let me see them. Hold it. So I should be able to see your pretty face. Let me see those arms. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's go over it one more time. And then music. Point that foot. Hands on your hips. Here we go. Chassé. Take a step and leap. Yeah? Squeeze those legs. Point those toes. Here we go. Get ready. And chassé, step, leap. Gorgeous. Again. Here we go. Chassé, step, leap. Good. Now I want a stronger chassé and a stronger step. So your chassé is a jump with pointed toes. Your feet should hit each other. Hands on those hips. Sit up tall. Point. Here we go. Gorgeous. Dancers, how'd you do for your chassé step leaps? Thumbs up if you did great. I love it. All right, now we're gonna do center floor, okay? So everyone repeat after me and say adagio. Good. So adagio is when we're doing a combination in the center of the floor, and adagio means slow. Yeah? This is a little bit harder than allegro, which is like when we're jumping and we're going fast, because when we're slow, that means we have to squeeze our muscles longer, right? Kind of tests our balance. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a nice tendu to the side. My arms are in Alice cone. Good. Then I'm gonna go to a preparation. Prep. So my preparation is in fourth position. Everyone say, fourth position. Yes. So that foot that's tendued is going to slide behind me, and I'm going to put it down, and my arms are right here with it. This is your preparation for a pirouette. So the first time, we're actually just going to hold a passe, and come back down. Yeah? Then we go again. Tendu. And prep. You're going to hold this passe. Hold, 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 hold. And down. Good. One more time. We'll do a tendu. A preparation. Last hold. And down. Very good. Tendu. And on the fourth one, I want to see that pirouette. Good. Now, in ballet class, this is super, super, super important. Actually, in all classes, when you're doing a pirouette, whichever leg is up in passe, you are turning the way of that leg that's up. So I never turn away from my leg. I always want to turn towards the leg that's up. Yeah? So it feels a little bit silly at first. You're like, whoa, that's wonky. But that's the correct way that you do a pirouette. Yeah? So other side, we would go tendu. Now slide that leg behind you for your preparation. Very good. And I just go passe and back down. Very good. Again, tendu, slide it, prep, passe. Very good. That's 2. And then we'll go again. Number 3, we still hold. Good. And then the fourth one, the very last one, we tendu, we prep, we pirouette, and back down. Yeah? So the music is going to be very slow, which means our passes are going to hold for a while, okay? So in your passe, I really want us to think about our knee pushing out to the side and lifting up and the supporting leg, which means we don't want to sit. Yeah, we want to lift up and have strong arms with elbows up. Yes? Thumbs up if you're ready to adagio. All right, here we go. First position, here we go. Tendu. Prep. Hold, keep holding. Good, slide that foot down. Again. Tendu. And prep. Good, and hold, hold, hold. Good, come down. One more, just like that. Tendu, lift up in your tendu. And prep, big plie. Slide it up to passe, slide. Very good. Last time, pirouette, here we go. Tendu. Big plie. And turn up. Very good, land in first position. Other side, here we go. Tendu. Slide it behind you. And big passe squeeze. Passe out to the side, squeeze those booties. And down. Again, tendu. And we squeeze up with those feet. One more, just like that. Tendu. Prep. Passe up. Hold that balance, shoulders down. Good, very last one. We're gonna turn. Here we go, pirouettes. And prep. Okay, now turn this way towards your leg. Pirouette. Back to first. Good, let's finish nice and pretty. Let me see that smiles. Good. Very good, dancers. That was beautiful. High fives on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi-ya. Good job. All right. So for the very last exercise, now we're going to do allegro. Can everyone say allegro? Good. So for your allegro, that means fast. So not as slow as what we just did. Yeah? So this means we get to jump. Are you guys ready? All right. We're going to work on our glissades and our pas de chat. So basically, Glissade, think about gliding like an ice skater. And a pas de chat, think of it like a scaredy cat. Yeah? So we're going to put our hands on those hips. We're going to take a glissade to this side. Glissade. Yeah? So it's basically one dégagé and then to the other with pointed toes. And then we're going to do a pas de chat, which means jump of the cat. So you're going to do a nice turned out passe because I'm going this way, and I'm going to switch to my other passe. Yeah, so try that again. We're in first position. We go. Glissade first. Make sure you're in plie. Pas de chat first. Good. Now to the other way. We go. Glissade first. Pas de chat first. Good. Then we'll go one more time each side. Glissade first. Pas de chat first. Glissade to the other side. Pas de chat. Yes. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now, I'll make sure the music isn't too fast so you have time to think about squeezing those feet. Just remember, I have one rule about my glissades and my pas de chats, yeah? Whichever way I want to travel, so if Miss MArlye wants to go this way, that means this leg is always going to be the first one to kick up. Does that make sense? So when I'm doing a glissade, that leg is going to kick up first and then the other leg. When I do a pas de chat, this leg is going to kick up first and then my other leg. Yeah? This is super important because a glissade and a pas de chat is traveling, and it's kind of hard to travel when you're like this, right? It kind of looks silly, or a pas de chat. It doesn't make sense. So always the way that you're going is the leg that you're going to lift up. Yeah? For this combination, we're only going to have our hands on our hips so we can really focus on those feet. But don't let that be an excuse to look down. Yeah? Don't make it harder on yourself. Lift up. Here we go. And glissade first. And pas de chat. Good. Other way. We go. Glissade first. Plie. Pas de chat. Good. Squeeze those legs harder. One more time. Glissade first. And pas de chat. Very good. One more time. Glissade first. And pas de chat. Good. Let's go fast. Glissade. Pas de chat. Other way. Glissade. Pas de chat. Other way. One more time. Good. Whoa. Find your balance. Good. Shake it out. Dancers, that was beautiful. All right. No more combinations. Now we're just going to freestyle because I really want to see you guys freestyle. Yeah? Do whatever ballet moves you want. I want you to be as graceful as possible. And my only rule is always, always, always point your toes. You guys ready? You could dance with something if you want, if you have a scarf or a stuffed animal, but I want to see your most graceful ballet dancing, okay? Here we go. Let's see it. Go ahead, anything you want. Good, keep going, I'm watching. Good, keep going, you're doing amazing. Keep going, I'm watching. You're doing amazing. Point those toes. Very good, dancers. Go ahead and go to first position with me. We're gonna do our grand finale bow. Here we go. Point that toe to the side. Go. Point. Big plie. To the other side. Squeeze it behind you. Little curtsy. Good. And other way we go. Point. Plie. Round de jambe. Curtsy. And land in first position. Shoulders back. Chin up. Lift up tall, tall, tall. Good. Thank you so much, dancers. You guys did so amazing. I want you guys to give yourself a big hug and yell, "I'm awesome!" And point to a friend or me and say, "No, you're awesome." And point to one more person and say, "No, you're awesome." Good. High fives on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Thanks for dancing with me, dancers. Have a good day.